Hey folks, I'm Jordan, and welcome to True Story. Buckle up because today's episode is a wild ride. Just when you thought things couldn't get crazier in the celebrity world, here comes the latest bombshell. Jonathan Majors and Megan Good married? Yeah, you heard that right. And this news isn't coming from some random gossip blog. It's straight from Entertainment Tonight. Apparently, they tied the knot in a private, low-key ceremony in LA. No fancy red carpets, no celebrity guests. Just Jonathan, Megan, his mom, and Megan's mom. The whole thing was so hush-hush that it almost sounds like a secret mission. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why all the secrecy? And why now, of all times? Well, here's where it gets interesting. Just as Jonathan's new movie Magazine Dreams is gearing up to hit the screens, this marriage news conveniently drops. And not just that. Right on the heels of the controversy that's been dragging his name through the mud for months. See, Rolling Stone recently unearthed an old audio clip where Jonathan admits to being aggressive with his ex, Grace Jabari. In the recording, he's heard saying he's never wrestled with a woman before, but the tone doesn't exactly scream innocence. To make things even messier, Jonathan was found guilty of misdemeanor assault and harassment. The whole saga reportedly started when his ex caught him texting another woman, allegedly Megan, and things got heated in the car. It ended with him running down the street, with her chasing after him like something straight out of a chaotic rom-com. Except it wasn't funny, it was ugly. And now, just as he's trying to bounce back, the internet's reigniting the firestorm. And here's the kicker. Why dig this up now? Why drag it back into the spotlight just as he's attempting to rebuild his career? Don't get me wrong, I'm not excusing his actions. He messed up, and he paid the price. But the timing is just too convenient. Rolling Stone knew exactly what they were doing. They hit publish right when his career was looking to make a comeback. Now, here's what really stirs the pot. Other celebrities with similar baggage don't get the same public flogging. Go look up a few names on Ranker, you'll find a list of stars with domestic violence records, and you'll notice something. Those names don't get dragged every time they're about to drop a new project. But Jonathan? He's practically being chased around by headlines at this point. Maybe it's because he's trying to bounce back too fast, or maybe it's just that the industry's not ready to let him off the hook yet. Either way, it's like he's caught in a storm that just won't let up. So, is it justice, or is it sabotage? You be the judge. Stick around. We've got more coming up on True Story. Some people just love playing the game of selective outrage, don't they? 1 minute, they're rallying the troops to cancel someone, and the next, they're defending another celebrity for doing the exact same thing. It's like the internet's version of musical chairs. Only the last one standing gets to keep their career. Now, look, I'm not here to defend Jonathan. What he did, admitting to putting hands on his ex, that's a massive red flag. You can't just brush that off like spilled coffee on a Monday morning. But what I really don't get is Megan Good diving headfirst into this chaos. I mean, I know love can make you blind, or in this case, completely oblivious. But come on. The guy's got baggage that could fill an entire airport terminal. It just feels like Megan's way too deep, way too soon. I know they love each other and all that jazz, but this is starting to look less like a love story and more like a PR stunt to clean up his image. Rushed. Forced. Like trying to put out a wildfire with a garden hose. They need time to breathe, to heal, to actually figure out if they're building something real or just trying to save face. And yeah, they're adults. They can do whatever they want, but it's like watching two cars speed toward a brick wall, and you're just hoping someone hits the brakes before it's too late. I genuinely want them to be happy, but it's impossible to ignore those red flags waving like it's a parade. Now moving on, Kanye West is at it again. Yeah, I know. Shocking, right? The man's basically made Twitter his personal therapist at this point, ranting about everything from his ex-wife Kim Kardashian to rappers who don't want to be seen with him anymore. It's like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Part of you wants to look away, but you just can't. His latest beef? Kim not letting their daughter North be on a track with Diddy's son, Christian Combs. Kim shut that down real quick. No way she's letting North get dragged into that mess. And Kanye? Oh, he didn't take it well. Instead of cooling off, he's blasting Kim and calling out the entire industry for ghosting him. You can almost hear the bridges burning in the background. Even Diddy's over here sounding like a man abandoned by the world, talking about how nobody's checking on his kids except Kanye. It's like a tragic buddy movie, two fallen icons clinging to each other while the rest of the world just moves on. It's honestly sad to see. Kanye's out here burning every connection he ever had, and now he's left wondering why no one's got his back. Sometimes the truth hurts more than the lies we tell ourselves. Kanye's been wilding out on social media again, and this time it's getting even messier than usual. He's gone after Cardi B, accusing her of sneaking behind his back to get his daughter North on her album. Naturally, Kanye wasn't having that and decided to call Cardi out publicly. But he didn't stop there. Kanye took shots at Cardi's baby mama, Iggy Azalea, listing off all the men she's allegedly been with in the industry. He's dragging names like Tyler, The Creator, Future, and Metro Boomin into the chaos. And just when you thought he'd be done, he fired shots at Kendrick Lamar, saying Kendrick was used as a pawn to take down Drake because record labels prefer small artists they can control and replace. Bold move, Kanye. Bold move. Then he went off on a tangent about female rappers and somehow dragged Drake's supposed shooters into the mix, claiming they'd been threatening him. But the thing that really blew up was his attack on Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and their kids. Yep, Kanye crossed a line that even he hadn't dared to cross before. He posted some disturbing stuff, calling out Jay-Z and Beyoncé's entire family and making some seriously messed up comments about their kids. And just when you think he might realize how far he went, he backtracks and deletes the post, claiming he only did it to avoid getting his Twitter canceled, not because he felt bad. Seriously, Kanye? That's your reason? Then he makes some offhand, tasteless joke about Down syndrome that just leaves everyone stunned. At this point, even his diehard fans are shaking their heads. He's burning bridges left and right, and it's honestly hard to watch. Whether or not something major is coming his way, one thing's for sure. This spiral is real and it's ugly. Let me know what you think about all this craziness down below. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you next time.